Okay, guys. Happy weekend. No weekend. Okay. Sorry for the delay. So the delay is for morning 7:30 a.m. batch. That will be extended. Every batch. New batch started now. Many questions. Sir, if I attend your all classes, will I get a job? These kind of questions. Fresh blood. Fresh blood. Okay. 22 members. Okay. So what they can think in, they said, sir, every day I'll attend a session, I'll get a job. One question. Sir, can you please take Sunday also classes? One question. Sir, can you please take Saturday also? Definitely I'll take right Saturdays. But demos what I said, only 5 days in a week, right? So just like you guys did. Hmm. Yeah, correct. So okay guys. So you did very good job yesterday. Uh, I hope you haven't taken any help from ChatGPT, right? Taken na? Huh? మొత్తం ఇచ్చావా ల్యాప్టాప్ ఇచ్చేయి శంకర్ ఫస్ట్ యూ ఓన్లీ కంప్లీటెడ్ రైట్ ఆర్ నాట్ ఆల్ గుడ్ ఓకే ఓకే లెట్స్ మూవ్ టు ద కాన్సెప్ట్స్ ఓకే డే 14 anyone is from Kukatpalli here? No. ఎవరు సిగ్గుపడుతున్నాడు బండి ఓకే మాడ్యూల్స్ సో గైస్ మాడ్యూల్స్ ENV different ENVs means so you may get a doubt maybe if you get in real time how we can manage different environments. Let's say, oh, okay, no problem. Then why you are not coming in Stot? Pragati Nagar is near only, right? Come at least weekly twice. Anyone able to understand this architecture? Where to where? I think you can understand 80% architecture. Leave it for Ansible. Something is going on in that, right? But flow? Where to where start flow? This is my current project, one of the use case I have explained today. Tell me. Take, pick and give to Gemini, right? Gemini will explain everything. Tell me guys. Oh, nice Kiran Kumar. So tell me, initial step, tell me, from this process will begin from where? No. No. Easy to somewhat right, but you missing something. ASG creating a servers. Process start from here. ASG create server, what will happen? Trigger directly lambda. Is it directly trigger to lambda function? Huh? Event bridge. Event bridge is the service from where we can control everything, right? So EC to state, maybe create state. When create state, it will trigger to event bridge. Next, event bridge target is what? Next lambda target is what? Ansible. Next Ansible, what it will do? Configuration to newly creating server. Clear na? Ansible is a configuration management tool, right? You have a hundreds of configurations, application configurations are there. So what you can do, autoscaling group, anytime server can create and delete, right? If autoscaling group create a new server, application come with along with the AMI, configurations are required, right? For example, many users are there in the Linux, 100 users are there. One server, maybe 10 users are connecting, different credentials. User should be there or not? How you can configure users again? Fresh server inside Ansible. Some dependencies, user data dependencies are there now. For example, how to configure application required dependencies. For example, any dependencies, guys, any dependencies. If you want to configure any agent, something, node exporter is there now. Agent required, agent also configurations only, right? These configurations, additional configurations, we can go through Ansible, AMI, user data. Which one is good? Ansible, user data, AMI. Tell me all aspects you can think and tell me now. We have why Ansible? We have AMI. We have user data. Tell me. Here only we'll get a clarity. Ansible, user data, AMI. Which one is flexible? 100% Ansible. You may think, why Ansible separate server? AMI is best, right? Everything will take care AMI, right? Why Ansible? You may think like that, right? Simple logic, guys. AMI activity will perform instance creation time. Instance created now. How many servers created? I'll give an example. Definitely you will get 100% knowledge on Ansible, why this is required. In interview also, they may ask this question. If I take into, definitely I'll ask this question. We have AMI, user data, then why Ansible? So guys, this server, let's say 10 servers created now. 10 servers created. 10 servers created. Okay. So these servers created, okay, good. So AMI, all are same configurations, right? Servers 4 created already, users also connecting these servers through load balancers. Now guys, in this server, you want to do some activity. Maybe activity, maybe small activity. For example, version issues are coming. You have installed Python 3 upgraded, Terraform version upgraded. Definitely you have to do changes or not. But every time, if you want to do single change also, what is your approach? Already servers created. I want to do some change. What is your approach now? Again, one server you can create, do the changes, again create AMI, again launch template, again auto scaling group, delete the existing server. Big task or not? Even delete server every time is not a good approach. This production servers, right? Even 3 servers also there, auto scaling group also still. Definitely some issues will come. So even small change, why should I delete a 10 servers? This is approach one. This is one of the drawback. Okay. Why should I delete server where I can connect? I can do this patch, version patch manually. In that case, how many servers you have to do? All servers you can connect and do the patch. Unfortunately, this server deleted due to some health checks fail. New server will create, same patch will come. No, this is second drawback. But if you do through Ansible, so this is Ansible. Ansible, while creating a server time, Ansible will perform into how many servers? Multiple servers. Here also perform, here also perform, here also perform, here also perform. Now, as I said, some patch has to be updated. Understand? Ansible inside the configuration, Ansible inside the configuration, I can upgrade and run the Ansible. What will happen? Update here, update here, update here, update here. Clear na? Again, you may ask one question. Veera, in this case, after Ansible run, if any server will delete, again new server will create, same patch will come or not? No, automatically no, right? Automatically no. You should run again manually Ansible playbook. How do you know server create this time? To run manually. Manual process not at all recommended, right? For example, you are not available at this time. Ansible, sorry, Autoscaling group create a server. But someone can connect, run Ansible, right? You are not available. What will happen? Application will fail or not due to version issues. That's what this automation is. If any server will create from Autoscaling group, it will give trigger event bridge. Event bridge will run Lambda. Lambda will run Ansible playbook. Ansible will connect newly created server and run the whatever packages are there before, same packages. Clear na? So packages should configure into which server? Maintain into which server? Ansible. All packages will be there here only. These packages will execute into where? Target server. If any new target server will come, ASG will trigger, event bridge trigger, Lambda trigger, playbook again run. These two servers instead all the same configurations are there, no change. But this server, new server, upload all the changes. Clear? Even later also, if something you want to do, by using Ansible without delete any servers, you can perform the actions. But user data drawback is what? It will work only initialization time only. After instance create, if you do any modifications, terminate and create only. Modification not possible. So which one is flexible? Clear no? Maybe straight forward approach AMA will work, but later changes are not possible. User data may work. Initialization time only it will work. But Ansible, anytime you can manage bulk configurations into multiple servers. Clear na? This is today. This project first time I have explained to 9am batch. This is very important project in real time. So out of 18 clients, 7 clients are using same approach. My clients, very important. So yeah, not required in the data source, correct. So AMI user data when I can use, guys, if changes in future, if these configurations there is no multiple changes, then we can go. But these changes are frequently will change. Frequently will change thing. If you add an AMI, what will happen? Multiple times you have to delete the server, create. Frequent changes, if you do through EC2 user data, if you want to change something, again user data, not modifications possible. Delete and create only. So if any frequent changes, maybe in the future, frequently will change monthly or quarterly something, definitely go for Ansible. Existing servers also we can modify. New servers also we can give. Anytime you can do modifications. This difference, if you understand Ansible done. This is what Ansible only. Clear? Clear everyone? So till here you can understand. Done right? This is you don't know. Maybe I'm saying no, it's a configuration tool. Multiple configurations can do. Same like this is you can user data. But this user data will perform into all servers. Let's go to now. Okay. Yeah. Let's move to here. Terraform. Okay. Okay. Next. So coming to the Terraform, guys, one question. My end, every project and minimum two or three environments are there. Clear or not? What are those? Dev, test, and prod. Three are different accounts or not? Clear. Now questions to you only. Three are different accounts. Clear or not? Hmm. Now, guys, how to manage Terraform stack now? This is important. Few organizations, few projects, they separately maintain dev stack, test stack, prod stack. Complete different repositories. I mean, this is dev Terraform. This is test Terraform. This is, I mean, three different code bases. Clear na? For example, dev inside I should create VPC, EC2, S3. I'm taking as regular examples only. Okay. Hmm. Tell me same things required in test also or not? Definitely. Here, definitely. So few companies, I mean, few projects, they can separately create a resources for dev. From the Terraform, I'm saying. From Terraform, I'm saying. Here also resource block. Here also resource block. I mean, here also resource block. So now if I create a separate here, here, total 3 folders will come or not? Here, dev, for example, prod. Now, if I want to run Terraform, I should go to dev environment for dev changes. If I want to run prod environment, I can go to prod environment for prod changes. If I want to run test account, I can go to test environment, test folder for test changes. Clear what I'm trying to say? Can I do this process easy way instead of creating? Why? See, my question is very clear, guys. Here, my question is very clear. Let's go here. Hmm. Dev environment, test environment, prod environment. Clear or not? Dev environment, test environment, prod environment. Now here also separate code base is there. Here also separate code base is there. Here also separate code base is there. Clear or not? Instead of doing, can I do any common code base? As here, same resources. But changes are what? Here, changes are what? Resources are same, right? Resources are same, but changes are what? Think and tell me. Yeah, you are close to answer. Very good, Shravani. Variables. I mean, variables also same. Values are the different. Clear or not? Why values are different? Why dev environment values different? Test environment values different. Prod environment values different. Hmm? Simple, yaar. Dev environment high availability required. So can I go for T series? Test environment? What about prod? Higher configurations required or not? Why? End users connect to prod. Here only 3 to 4 members only, development environment, test environment. So resources are same. Values are different. Right or not? In this case, how to manage instead of dev separate code base, test code base, different product code base, can I Can I create a common code base? Can I create common code base? I mean, single VPC resource block only for dev, test, prod. But changes are what? Hmm? Tell me, changes are what? Values. Very good. Now, for dev environment, can I pass the values for dev environment here? Can I pass the test environment test values? Can I pass the prod environment prod values? Clear or not? See what's going on here. Same code, reusable or not? Same code or not? But how the same code is reusing different values? Same modules, right? You can pass your values, I can pass my values, your colleague can pass your colleague values. But source is same or not? But it's a kind of clone. Your and your clone, my and my clone, right or not? So here also, can I create a common module? Can I reuse the module for dev environment, test environment, prod environment? Getting or not? Now tell me, this is work like dev now. This is work like test now. This is work like prod now. Clear or not? But now, here is what now? Values only, right? Agree or not? Here is only values. This is little not difficult. You can understand in the coming 15 minutes. No doubt. But this is main thing. What Terraform you learn means this is main thing. This you should know. How we can see in real time existing code base they created like this only. We should have understand how the request is going where to where. Now tell me ChatGPT will support here now. This is already done. How ChatGPT will support? You have to take laptop and give it to ChatGPT only. Your existing environment to understand. So then understand the reality here. Let me show you now one code base so that you can understand. Modules, different ENVs. I didn't explain, 9 batch. Maybe not this Terraform 9 practice. Multi-profile, multi-account, dependency. Oh, there are. Sorry, I missed then. Go to 730. Okay. Now you can see. Just tell me, stateful is common or different? Okay. Okay. Now see this. Okay. See this now. Okay. I'll do one thing, guys. Better understanding what I can do. Let's connect one server. We have a tree command, right? It will give clear view, right? Where to where. Yeah. M install git -y. Today I'm not creating. Yesterday I have already shown you to create how to write. Same today also same process, but just environment block only added. I have installed git tree. Okay, let's git clone. Why not? Oh, sorry. I should go first directly, right? Day 12, Terraform. Okay, let's give tree command here. Okay, understand, nothing is there. Here envs for dev, for prod, for test. Tell me this dev main.tf calling to what? This is terraform.tf first, right? Values giving to this variable. Variable give to this main. This main call to this main call to all modules are not. Yes. Next, test environment is what? This test will call to. Next, this prod will call to. See here, module is reusable or not? Sources are different or not? Let me add here. You want rest tomorrow? Okay. Tomorrow no class, guys. Workshop. We have a workshop, guys. Okay. Dev environment, prod environment, test environment. So this three environments calling to module. Clear now? So dev time, dev can call this. So which resources will create here? EC2, RDS, SG, VPC. Dev account. It will update dev account. Test will run. Here, test will update. If prod will run, prod will update. Clear? So here, reusability is what here? Modules. That's what module advantage, right? We'll learn. Clear, na? So, three accounts, one, account 2, account 3. If you want to run dev account, you can go to dev folder inside, run the Terraform. If you want to run prod, go to prod account, run the Terraform. If you want to run test account, go to test account, run the Terraform. How many state files will create? 3 state files. If you want to create a backend block, dev account one backend block, test account one backend block, prod account one backend block. Clear? Why one state file is not creating? Source is here. Source is here. Source is here. Then if you tell me, guys, if I run from the root file, how many state files will create? One. But this will apply for all accounts or dev test prod only, right? But this is not right. We need dev separate like can use, test separate like can use, prod separate like can use. But code base is single. Why? 3 accounts, same project only. Values only change. That's what Terraform.tfrs are different. Clear? This is little difficult concept in Terraform. If you are able to understand, done. Terraform, you can easily take care. Any questions? Everyone is clear? Okay. Now tell me, main inside any code is there? Any resource block is there? Any dev environment inside main inside any resource block is there or not? If resource block is there, what module will do here? What it will do? It will call. That's what this is indication, right? If dev environment inside, if you run the main.tf will call the module, right or not? Let me show you now. Let's go to here. See here. Okay. env is inside dev test prod. Click on the dev. So dev is what here? Definitely source is there or not? See, this is not a resource block. We are passing the values. Tell me this value coming from where? Which variable? Which account variable? This variable only. This variable value coming from where? Which Terraform.tfr? Dev Terraform.tfr. But where is the resource block of the VPC EC2? Root module inside. Where is the root module? Here. Root module inside where I should go? VPC. Main.tf. Clear or not? Resource blocks are here. Now this value coming from where? This variable dot tf. This variable value coming from where? This is important. Dev environment. So here. Dev environment Terraform.tfrs. Clear na? This variable. This is passing. Okay. I'll show that one also. The flow also. Copy. Let me show you from the scratch here. Okay, I'll take dev main.tf. Okay, I'm taking only one VPC. Okay, easy understanding way. Copy. Yeah. This is what? Dev main.tf. Dev environment inside. Sorry, wait. Yeah, correct only. Dev environment inside main.tf. Okay. So these values calling from where? Request will go to where? So you are giving inputs here. You are giving inputs to module. Where is the module? Source, this one. Why two dots here? 2 steps back, right? Then enter again, next environment. 2 steps back, again enter next environment, like this. For example, now request will go to module. Module inside this one. You can also, how I'm practicing here, same you can also do like that only. Don't be like a professional. We are learning now, not professional, like feel like that. Whoever not practice like this, you can ask, explain from the scratch to mentors. Or many people are asking, right? Explain from the scratch everything. How they can explain from the scratch, guys? They are here to help you, right? If you do hard work, their job also is they can support to someone, right? Okay. Now tell me, these values go to where? Here. Availability zone, where it is. For example, subnet CIDR. Where is subnet CIDR? Here. Okay. Availability zone is here. Clear na? So again, we just modified these blocks to into variables and terraform.tfs additional stuff only. You can understand like that. Okay. But this dev main.tf, instead of directly giving a value, I have declared into where? See, I can, variable. Which variable it is? This variable. Clear or not? If I give variable, the value should be declared into where? No, variables inside. I don't want to give values into variable.tf. So I can create again tfvars. Terraform.tfvars. So you don't confuse here. Terraform.tfvars value, whatever you are giving inputs to your env main dev.main.tf only. This is for this, whatever the process you are implementing, this is for till here only. But how the request will go here to here? You have mentioned source, right? Hey, go to directly here. You are saying, that's it. Clear or not? Again, the value here also, what they're doing, this is this resource block inside. They are not giving directly CADR block name. They are not giving directly subnet CADR. They are not directly giving availability zone. How they are giving this is? Writing a variables. This is for this purpose variable. Do I need to create terraform.tfvars here? No, right? Value passing from where? Environment dev. Yeah. If you give terraform.tfvars, if whoever run, these values only execute, not test values, prod values, dev values, right or not? So here I'm giving a variables. Clear na? Everyone. So this is the stuff. So that's what these variables, same names are not? Same names. Otherwise, this communication will break. Right or not? Now, finally, this value available. For example, I'm taking example availability zone. US East 1A. This is value I'm just giving to terraform.tfvars. Tell me this value where exactly finally present? Here only, right? Right or not? Here only, right? That means you are calling as a source. So this is, here is not stored permanently, right? It's a cloning. You are taking this and passing the values and running. So test environment also, they are calling this and passing the values to running. Prod environment also calling this, giving the value and running. Clear or not? No. Okay, you may get doubt. Veera, can I give directly here? How you can give? Source is where? Here. Module environment is here, right? How you can directly give? Terraform.tfvars will support for across directory. That's what module is, right? Terraform.tfvars supports only here only. But this value here to here, here to here. Clear now? For suppose these two are not there. Understand? Now here what I need to do? Hard code. What I need to hard code here? US East 1 year. They should go to where? This variable. This will pass to this. Why? This is mandatory, right? This is template only, right? So tell me, module inside variable is mandatory or not? Mandatory. Otherwise, what will happen? These hard code values will run every time. So in this case, var dot this VPC ID, var dot availability zone, give the value directly update into here. But instead of hard coding the value here, what I'm doing here, this one also I'm variabling. Where? Here. Instead of pass the value into variable, I'm using terraform.tfs. Clear 100% now? That's what you can start from. Don't implement everything variables and all. You can implement first directly only this hard coded value. Then you can call. Later you can understand. Okay, instead of hard calling, write a first one variable to call here. Instead of adding a value, you can add a terraform dot. That's what we did same in the modules time. First time I created the hard coded value. Later I have implemented variable. Later I have implemented terraform.tfs. This is for here. From here to here, request will call. Any questions? Please do not hesitate. If you are not understanding, please do not hesitate to ask me. Any questions from anyone now? This is actual process in real time, how we can call. But understand here, same provider blocks or different provider blocks? Tell me. Provider blocks are same or different? How same? How same? Why same? Accounts are different or not? Dev account is different. Test account is different. Prod account is different. How same provider will work? Keys not same, right? Account to account. What changes will come here? Region is same or different? Region same. Dev account, test account, prod account. We are working with same region, right? Dev account US East 1. Test account US East 1. Prod account prod US East 1. Region is same. So provider block, no need to change the region. But what you need to do to change is profile. Right or not? Profile we have to change. So in this case, in your laptop, how many accounts you should configure total? 3. Dev profile, test profile, prod profile. If you go on dev environment inside, if you run, it will pick dev keys. If you go on test, it will pick test keys. If it will go on prod, it will run prod keys. Clear now? Any questions? See, dev account, dev profile, test account, test profile, prod account, prod profile. Like this, you have to do. Okay. Shall we do this now? Or you will try? I will show, guys. Already created directory ID. Okay. So what about this? This is clear, right? You are able to fix the issues, right? Please don't take help from anyone. No problem. Spend 3 days also, no problem. One error, 1 day also, no problem. This is important one. Okay. Are you ready for Terraform test today? Not today, Sunday. Terraform. 60 questions are there. Enough. Those questions are enough for your interview. Don't buy heart it. It's a process based, scenario based questions. Okay. First configure the keys hyphen profile dev. If SSO is there, AWS configure SSO, right? Single sign on, guys. 2 days back only conducted session. Credentials not required, right? Just endpoint only. Dev account, dev endpoint, test account, test endpoint, prod account, prod endpoint. Keys will be generated by STS, security token service. It's a temporary service. So every 60 minutes once, keys will be rotated. Okay. So let's create now one by one. First, what I need to create, guys? First is what? envs. We can create module is root. So for example, this is the structure. First, we can create envs and modules. Okay. Backend, if you want state file with S3 bucket, you can add a backend blocks also. Okay. For meanwhile, I'm creating a 2 directories. One is envs, one is modules. Yeah. Git clear, guys, right? Are you able to clear fix the issues, right? Your master and Git. No master. MKDIR envs. Clear na? CDNV. What I can do here? MKDIR dev. Dev. MKDIR test. MKDIR. Okay. So next go to dev. Inside dev. Create again files, right? How many files? 3. Main.tf. Variables.tf. Terraform.tf vars. Clear na? I will show dev only. You can do test and prod also. Clear na? So dev envs inside. I'm just adding a dev inside. Backend.tf not required. I'm just directly adding into that. Main.tf inside. So I need to change this profile dev. Okay. Next. Variables.tf. Terraform.tf first. Clear na? Like this. But the source should be going to modules inside VPC. One step back means where you will go. One more step back means day 14. Then there only modules there, right? That's what. Let's go to modules. Here also, I need to create how many files? Sorry. So, okay, separately, right? So we are creating like this. Like this. Okay. So let's, okay, you can create all better. Modules inside folder. EC2. Again, modules inside VPC. Again, modules inside RDS. Instead of single file, we are creating a separate. Yesterday we discussed, right? Yeah. That will be continuation today for the different ENVs. Next is what? S3. Like this, you can add many resources. So VPC EC2. Let's go to now VPC EC2 block of EC2 main.tf. Again, EC2 variable will come or not? Clear na? Same like you can do VPC also. Again, variable dot. Go to main.tf. Done, right? So like this, you can do S3 RDS lambda, whatever you want. Okay. Okay. ENVs dev main.tf done. And variable.tf is done. Terraform.tf first. Now how to run? Where to go to run? Very good. Let's, if I want to run, go to only dev can only apply. So module can use dev folder is using module now. Next, if you want to run test folder using module. Next, prod folder using module. But code is same or not? Both are same, all are same projects only. Same VPC resource, but 3 VPC should create. Dev time 1, test time 1, prod time 1. So recent later changes also dev separate changes, test separate changes, prod separate changes. What we have implemented, we are using a common module in between instead of writing a multiple resources, right? Here, how many VPC resource blocks are there? 1, right? That resource block we are using as a module. That's what we are calling giving multiple values 3 times. Dev, test, prod. If module is not there, how many resource block I should write for VPC? Very good. 3 resource block. 1 is separate for dev, 1 is separate for test, 1 is separate for prod. Next, RDS, 3. See, code base increasing or not? So your project, if multiple resources are there, multiple copies if you are creating, definitely the code base going to be increased. Future changes you may confuse completely. Right or not? That's what the power of modules. Terraform. See, only EC2 VPC module is only working. As of now, this 2 main.tf inside only code base is there. Later you can implement if you want RDS and all. Now by using the same concept, we can plan a project Monday. Okay. Not at done Terraform. OpenTofu is there. TerraGrant is there. Now then. Okay. I think you know, right, how to fix this. You know or not? In module EC2. Where to go? Modules EC2. Yes. VPC public subnet ID. Line number 21. Main.tf. Sorry. Where is dev? Yeah, here only. Sorry. Dev main.tf line number 21. How to call this? Guys, yesterday you did right. Tell me now. Way to write that. First VPC module inside. You can write output block. From there, you can call here. Will you try? If multiples are there, output values multiple. You can give here. Okay. Git status. Git add. Git commit. -m. Day 14. 14 classes done all. Yes, any difference is there? Terraform now, you're clear, right? Still any problems are there? So your task is or not today? I want to see from every end, fill this, complete RDS, VPs. First fix this issue like yesterday. Write a 2 output blocks, 1 output block only, 1 subnet only, right? And after write a output block, call the output block into here, subnet value. Why only asking output block of subnet only? The reason after create subnet only, the value should call here, right? That's what. So what you need to do, create 3 environments. Okay, don't create 3 environments, 2 is enough. I will tell you what you need to do. Okay, don't worry. Create 2 environments. One is root account, one is user account. We don't have 2 accounts, right? Create one IAM user, create one root user. Root user already there, right? IAM user keys you can generate and configure your laptop -- profile dev. IAM user you can keep as a dev. Existing root keys as a prod. 2 accounts there are not now. 2 accounts, root having a administrated access. User you should give a administrated access or whatever services are creating by user, EC2, S3, RDS, something. All services access give to user keys. Otherwise, it will not possible. Clear, na? Next. 2 accounts ready, right? Open this. Go to envs. Dev prod, right? Test you can blank. You can keep it as a blank for your understanding only. Keep it as a blank. Go to dev. Create a dev main.tf like me, terraform.tf variable.tf. Then next is what? Prod. Create a main.tf variable.tf test terraform.tf first. And then come to modules here. So EC2 module create, S3 module create, RDS module create, VPC module create. I mean resource blocks. So now dev environment inside, how many values you have to call? EC2, VPC, S3, RDS values you have to pass. From where? Dev terraform.tf first. To where? Dev variable.tf. Variable.tf to dev main.tf. Clear, na? Same thing you can repeat for test also. Prod also. Only 2 you can do, not required 3. Just variation if you are able to understand 1 to 1 is enough. No need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and all, right? Take your own time. Don't take help from anyone. If you stuck, no problem. Take Saturday, Sunday also. If you are able to complete this task, I can say that you are master in Terraform. Understand? You no need to say, I can say to you. Definitely you can manage any task in real time. At least 80% level you are able to manage. No one is 100%. If I get any task, I can also check in ChatGPT or somewhere only. Everyone same do like that only. Understand? But you can easily manage any task in real time. My focus is not for interview as always. After get a job also, how you are managing is very important here. That's what always my focus is. Interview point of view, no need to go 18 classes, 20 classes. I know what questions they will ask also. Understand? Stateful is enough for interview. Most of the questions will come from stateful only. But this is very important. Interview, maybe they can ask two, three. See, few interviews, maybe interviewer also don't know knowledge on Terraform. They will ask simple questions only. 2 years back, just I have given interview, KPMG, sorry, PwC. What they asked me question that difference between init and plan. What this guy is asking me to init or plan and all. What is output block? These questions, so I can understand you don't have any knowledge. He's asking just straightforward questions. What is Terraform output block? If I say, okay, next, what is Terraform input and Terraform init and Terraform plan difference? Okay, next, what is stateful? These questions only, 3 questions only I got. I can easily understand, okay, he is not from real-time background. Maybe he's asking something, writing somewhere and asking. Understand what I'm trying to say? But based on interview will not decide. Your job is like that. Maybe he don't know. Once you join any project, you have a lot of work. In my interview, they ask only Terraform init. They did not ask what is modules and all. How should I do it? It's not like that, right? You know Terraform, you said you can handle anything in the real time. That's what the important thing is here. Understand? You should sustain after get a job. That is very important. Maybe your time is good. First interview you may clear. Definitely. If you will get a call, if you are very confident. But next phase is danger phase. At least 1 year, 2 years, if you are managing done. That is very important. So that's what I'm always not recommended to people to give any interview questions. No use for that. Any questions? Guys, any questions? Interview is also about luck. He's fresher. maybe he's fresher in Terraform. He's not fresher, he's fresher in Terraform. So kind of, but few interviews are very difficult. They can give some assessment. They can fix the issue. Like how I'm giving now. That's what I'm giving to you. They can give a kind of assessment. In front of them, they ask you to fix the issue. Share your screen, fix the issue. That's what guys see. Struggle now. Not at the time of interview. Clear na? Why we are see, just tell me one thing. In general interviews, sorry, in training, they will cover 50% concept, 60% concept. They will give different concepts for your work, right? But I'm not giving any separate work. Whatever I discuss, I'm asking you to do only, right or not? So far, yes. Okay, thanks. You only na offer gold yesterday. Luck plus mood plus urgent requirement equal to interview clear. Maybe agreed for this. Kara you offered. Okay. Okay, any plans, weekends? Saturday, Sunday? Tomorrow you are busy with workshop. After workshop, not all busy. Only few people only join, right? MLOps not required now. We'll see later. But we don't know. In interview, they ask, do you know MLOps at least something? Have you worked? You can say my project. Understand? If you're not clear about some concept, na guys, in interview, how to explain, you know? In my past experience, 3 years back, I remember like this, you have to say. So that they will not ask much questions on that area. Yesterday only I did one project. If you said they will ask many questions, right or not? I remember 3 years back, I think one of the requirement I work with, don't say MLOps 3 years back, again problem will come. 2 years only, right? 6 years back, I work on MLOps. If you say, oh, 6 years back, MLOps. 18 years back, I worked with cloud. This kind of questions are take care. Huh? 10:30. Agriculture. Huh? Oh, nice. So tomorrow, day after tomorrow, you are busy with farm landing. Any good movies? No. Huh? Then prepare all the things. New batch, yeah, I have started right morning 7:30 a.m. All gems join. All are experienced people. Everyone. I'm having 18 years. I'm having 20 years. Full professionals. How to deal here? One person he said I have a company in US. Morning. I have a company in US. Oh, nice. You can handle. No. They know. See, I'm having 10 only, right? They are having 20, so they know how to handle. Yeah. Some cases we have to surrender. We don't have any options. But little bit I know. Okay, guys. Then so Monday, please complete all the tasks before. Okay. The things. I hope you are clear with Terraform. So Monday, I will show project or open to for Terragrant. 2-3 days complete Terraform. Next we can start Jenkins. As I said, 18 classes, definitely it will take more than 18 hours it will take. The reason after Kubernetes, I have to show Kubernetes with Terraform again. So many things will come. Okay. So after complete this task, again, I will ask, give rate about Terraform. Not now. You will get some confidence if you do this task. That's what I'm waiting. Okay. Okay, great. Thank you. Bye. Happy weekend.